Hey guys, welcome back to the Homeschooling Mindset. My name is Maritza, and I thank you so much for connecting with me, subscribing, hitting the like button, and ringing the bell. So today, I want to talk about a topic that I have been talking about already, which is resistance, unwillingness, and laziness. Not that a child is lazy. As a matter of fact, children are very active and they're active learners. So it's not that they're lazy, they're just uninterested in whatever lesson you are presenting to them. Resistance is a red flag. What is resistance telling you about your child? When your child is very resistant and does not want to go forward with the homeschool curriculum or any lesson that you're doing, as a parent, especially me, I tend to push even further. I want him to complete it even more. But I want to challenge you instead of pushing him or her to do the work, pushing him to finish because you need to finish the curriculum, right? Instead of pushing that moment of resistance, it's a red flag not to push, but to pause. You need to pause and think. Sometimes as parents, we feel that we always need a rebuttal. We always need to have the last word. And that's just not true. I found freedom in knowing that I can pause, think about what my child is saying, think about the reaction, and think before I even say anything. As a parent, it's liberating to know that if my child is going through something, if he's being resistant, if he's being unwilling, then it's a moment so that I can even pause and say, you know what? I don't know what to tell you right now, which is what I tell my son. I don't know what to tell you right now. I need some time to think. Let's just take a break. I'm going to go wash the dishes. You can go ahead and just have some, free time. We'll come back, as soon as I'm done with the dishes. That works way, way better than pushing and then you end up in a power struggle. You don't want to end up in that power struggle. I've been there so many times. It's not helping anyone. And though as a parent, and I've talked about this before, although as a parent, when you push, 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 and you get your child to do whatever lesson you wanted him to complete, and then as a parent, you feel like, whew, you feel relieved. You feel like, okay, I'm pleased that he finished. But then where does that leave your child? How does your child feel? I get so caught up in him needing my child to finish a curriculum or a lesson because it makes me feel better. And then I end up pushing him to do something that he doesn't even want to do, that he's not even comfortable with doing. Maybe he's not even ready for the lesson. There is power in the pause. Guys, this is liberating to pause and say, let me have a moment to reflect. Let me have a moment where I can just think. I don't know what to tell you. It's okay. It's okay if we don't have everything figured out. We don't have all the words, all the right words. When you don't go for the pause and you choose to go for the push, not only do you end up in a power struggle, you end up going toward the bribe or the threat, the punishment. You go for the, if you do this, you win, you'll get your game that you've been wanting. Or if you don't do this, I'm taking away your game. I'm not buying you the game. Can anyone really win that way? Power struggles do not end up anywhere. No one wins. We have this idea that if we push, 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 that they're going to get it done. And guess what? We won. We won. They did it. But did they really learn? Did they just go through the motions of getting through a lesson? But did they really learn something? Did they process the information? That's questionable. Sadly, the push instead of the pause leads to cycles of power struggles. My question to you, do you think that's healthy? I want you to take a moment and reflect. Do you think those things are healthy? The child is frustrated, the parent is frustrated, everyone is frustrated. Where is the victory in that? The pause will allow us, not only you as a parent, to think about what you're going to say or how you will approach the situation. It will help your child process everything too. Because maybe if you go for the pause, which has happened to me before, maybe your child will come back and say, you know what, Mom? I should have done that. Mom, I think I can do it now. Mom, I understand. Mom, you're allowing your child to have a moment to process things. You're allowing your child to think, to even come back and say, Mom, I'm ready. Or maybe can we not do it that way? Can we do it this way? aha, wow, so much more helpful. That's beautiful when both people can pause. And not only that, you're teaching your child how to process their emotions. You're teaching your child that it's okay not to respond right away. Instead, you know what, when I don't know what to say, you're modeling that. When you don't know what to say, you pause and you think and you process, and then you respond. You're teaching emotional intelligence. You're teaching how to respond to situations, problem solving skills. It's just beautiful. Pushing your child to do something they don't want to do is going to deplete your energy. It's going to break down the relationship. It's going to breed a lot of resentment from your child to you, or you're going to resent your child for not doing what you need him to do. Resentment brews, then the anger comes, and then the bitterness, and the homeschool environment is no longer a peaceful environment. It's no longer what you thought it would be. Thank you so much for listening to this video. My son is crying like crazy, so I have to go and grab him. He is 4 months old as of tomorrow, so I'm super excited. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you soon. God bless.